Cheers to that. But life's not going that well for this CEO, so he takes a trip to Italy to reset, and that changes everything.
Where are you staying?
At Firenze, my grandfather's.
And what are you doing there?
Visiting?
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. You are going to visit your grandfather.
No, he's dead.
And you're just showing up now? I'll put pleasure. You work it out on your own. Benvenuto in Italia.
Arrivederci.
Hear more about the film from The Vine. Please welcome Emmy Award-winning actor, Mr. Joe Pantoliano.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. So should I say buongiorno? How's that?
Buongiorno.
I'm pretty
Si,
good?
si.
Are you pretty good too?
La bella la pasta.
Oh,
No, I had to learn. I had to learn some. I had to learn a lot. And Blue, the girl who was the passport girl, she was also my translator, and so I had to study a lot of the words because it's bilingual. That's the great thing about this film is it's in Italian and English.
yeah.
It was a Canadian-Italian co-production, and we shot in the mountaintops of Firenze, which is like 5,500 feet above. So when clouds come in or rain, you're living in the clouds. It's fantastic, and it was technology and the advancement of technology so that we could actually film there because the streets are so narrow you can't get any equipment up there.
All right, so I've never been to Firenze, but when I go, I'm going to drop your name because I feel like now everyone there is like you could probably run for mayor and win over there. So I'm going to drop your name when I go there. But so many people are saying so many great things about this movie, which is coming out this weekend. So what makes it so special? What do you love about this, and what's the messaging? And because it's like something that everyone can relate to what you're going through in life.
Well, it's a whimsical, romantic, life-affirming story that is incredibly timely because of the COVID pandemic that we're experiencing. This is a story about a guy that has everything, that followed the American dream and realized that all of the money and status did not fulfill him, and he was empty, and starts hearing voices and seeing things, and somehow winds up by betraying the promise of who he is and betraying his mentor's last deathbed wish. He winds up in Italy. And so his family, his wife and daughter, come to save him because they think they need to put him in a straitjacket and get him home. And they're also influenced by the beauty and simplicity of life. That life isn't about being the richest guy in the cemetery. It's about love, and it's about food, and it's about family, and a lot of wine.
All right, so you're in it. There's a lot of wine in it because whenever we know it's going to be good.
Wendy Curson is in it, and Marco Leonardi from Italy, who was in Like Water for Chocolate, and my favorite film of all time, Cinema Paradiso. So I was working with all of these wonderful actors from all over the world, and a big part of it was because we were so high up, the director, Sean, had to actually use the town people, the village people who never acted before. And let me tell you, they were so good that if I had come from Firenze, I would have never had to take an acting class in my life.
But you know who else wants us all to see this movie? There's a little guy who's actually threatening people to go see this movie.
No.
Can we put up, there's a little guy who's, no, seriously, he is. Can we put up Goliath's picture? Because Goliath wants you. No, that's not this Goliath. Goliath is the dark.
That's
dark
Goliath
one.
and Scout, his baby sister. There's Goliath.
Yeah, those
Look
are his
at those
puppies.
eyes,
So
huh?
they're threatening people to go see the movie. I know.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to mess with Goliath.
Exactly.
You also have his brother David. You don't want to mess with this family.
And we don't want to mess with your family, but I hear you've been putting your family to work through this COVID situation. What's happening?
Oh, we've been painting. I blew out all the leaves yesterday, and then we had that big windstorm last night, and now they're all back. And the family's been here. My daughter Daniela just recently went back to Hoboken, but my son and his wife Katie and Danny and her boyfriend Isabella. So everybody who's here of my 4 kids 3 for the last 4 months. We're here, and my daughter Melody's in Las Vegas. She's in the restaurant business with her 4 kids. She just had identical twins, so we have 2 sets of puppies.
Congratulations, sir. I think now that you've done this movie, we should maybe start a wine business. You have like people here to support you.
Well, I'm all in.
We have tasters.
Yeah, we call it Vino Beneventoro.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Vino
Say-
Benito. Okay.
Pronto.
We're down. How do you say cheers? I don't know how to say
Salud.
Cheers.
Chin down. Chin
cheers.
down.
He said cheers.
Chin down.
Okay.
I have a question about that
You say
room
cheers
you're
with a
in.
little accent.
I have a question about is that your office? And if so, does it have like memorabilia from your over 100 TV shows and movies in it?
It does. It has all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
You got something from the
See it all?
Goonies?
Yeah. Well, they just did a Goonies reunion, didn't they? You just had a Goonies reunion.
Or something really cool, like something crazy cool that someone would be really impressed with.
He reunited with his Bad Boys cast, so everyone's on there.
What are you looking for?
He's
He's looking for
He's
something to show
This
us.
is really good.
What's
This is young people won't know what this
I
is.
know.
Pencil sharpener.
Yes,
Given
that
to
relic.
me by Cecil B. DeMille.
Oh my God.
What?
Next to my gramophone.
Holy smokes, and now you're ready for your close-up.
All right, sir, we can't wait to see more of you. The movie From the Vine is out Friday on VOD and all other digital platforms. So go check it out and keep an eye out for our wine line coming soon from Mr. Joey Pantoliano.
We'll save you a Rocky Mountain oyster.
Huge
Thanks for
fan.
your pitch. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Salute, sir.
Salute.
Buongiorno.
Arrivederci.